Hey, it's Tuesday morning, a little later in the morning than I had hoped to get out the door. It just seems like it's hard to get out. There's always like 20 things that need to be done in the morning. But I wanted to address leads again because I'm getting a lot of questions about leads, and I want to make it clear, and I think everybody should know this, and I don't know why people ask me that are in this business, but you cannot telemarket for Medicare Advantage. You just can't do it. And everybody knows this, or should know this. I mean, it's a direct CMS violation. The next question that I get is, well, what if somebody needs Medicare Advantage or wants Medicare Advantage and you're there on a Medicare supplement appointment? And that's pretty simple. They have to bring it up, and then you simply have them sign a scope of appointment form, and then you can proceed. But they have to bring it up. And in addition, you cannot have a pattern where that is all that you do. So this is pretty clear, and I've been doing this for a while. I've run an agency with having as many as a dozen agents at a time. I've never had problems with it in this area. I don't know anybody else that really has problems in this area. As long as you're doing what's best for the client, you should never ever have a problem. So I wouldn't worry about that one. Just do what's in the best interest and make sure that when you run appointments, you are doing it to best serve the client and that everything is fully documented. The second question that I want to address is about leads and where you're working, or just people I feel want to drill down on how I'm running so many leads. But like, for example, today I only have 4 leads, but I'm going to an area that I have, I don't know, it's about 7 more leads that people were not home, or just the other day I was in the same place and somebody was walking out the door, and as I was knocking on the door, they were coming out, so I'm going back. So if you're busy and you're active, you should never run out of leads for that reason, that they begin to pile up on you. And I just, as long as I'm working hard and consistently, I'm really never running out of leads. And I stay in a geographic area that's I would say within an hour's drive of where I live. Yesterday when I came back after my last appointment, my GPS said 1 hour and 11 minutes. I think that it's important to point out that you should not be afraid to keep repeatedly hitting the same county. And the reason I say this is people think they work the county, they got to move on. Well, you don't really have to move on. You just keep reworking that county for a while, and then you move on. And the reason that the rationale behind this is, when you're not there working, the day you're not there working, there's 10 other agents or more that are there working. So it really doesn't matter. I mean, it's like, we feel like if we're working in this area, then we can completely exhaust an entire county all by ourselves. And it's just, no, we can't. You can just keep pounding out repeatedly the same county over and over and over. I do it with 2 counties, the most populous counties near me, and then I'll go to other counties as well. I go to about 5 or 6 counties, but there's 2 that are the most populous, and I spend the vast majority of my time in those 2 counties. Anyhow, now I'll finish up with my numbers. Well, another 1 sale day, and it is quite frustrating. But that sale, it was the Medicare supplement that I missed yesterday because I didn't have appropriate supplies. I didn't have a rate sheet. to quote. But so today I went back, and fortunately they were home. I was able to get the sale, and everything was copacetic. So anyhow, that's good. But it's only one sale. That's not. As I said yesterday, I need to get more than one sale a day. By far, I am just really losing the mark. My trajectory to hit my goal is just way off. I can correct that, but it's really going to be, it's getting harder and harder to correct. That's it, but on the positive note, that one sale it's a $383 commission, and that, I'll get that for a handful of years, for sure. There's no guarantee, but on average, I'll have that money for a handful of years. So you could easily say it's $1,000 day. So, I win! Goodbye!